just wanna, on a llama. But if she don't want no shit from the store, you know I could.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Beer Kings podcast with the latest news and the hottest topics in the world. I'm joined here today by KC.
What's up, man? I'm glad I'm back, bro. Shit, it's been a minute, bro. How you doing?
It's been a minute, man. I've been good, bro. You know, the homie Eddie, he's on another vacay, man.
Yeah, man. The last time we saw each other on the podcast was maybe
like what, 6 months ago?
6 months ago. It's been a minute, bro. Because we did have the hiatus. That's what kind of set us back. But we're back, man. And I'm back. What you guys want to see? You guys want to see me?
Must see TV.
This guy.
Must see TV, man.
That's right.
Yeah. It's been a minute, man. But welcome back, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm glad. Man.
Yeah, as you know, as you can see, we made a little changes on the set, but it's all for you guys, man. Thank you for just any view, any new subscriber. Thank you.
Any new subscriber, any old subscriber. Maybe if you're a day one,
if you have been
putting, exactly, because you've been putting as much effort as we have, because you've been dealing with the nonsense from the beginnings.
Yeah,
we've only gotten better. I feel like.
Yeah, and they're part of the journey. Our viewers are part of the journey, and just stick with us, and we'll try to give you the best product possible, and just keep us giving us that fuel, man. And
right, but we are the Beer Kings, guys. All right, and we are professional drinkers. Actually, we forgot our beer.
Give me a second.
Give me one moment. Do 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 do. So in the meantime, guys, it's been a minute. As you can see, I got redder, and I know it's not even summertime. It's just I'm outside, and that's just the nature of it, I'm gonna get sunburnt, and I look like freaking an expired tomato right now, bro. Pretty much. I don't like it, but hey, it is what it is, player. That's how I make my money.
All right, guys. So
look at
today,
that. We are professional drinkers, okay? Drink responsibly. Look at this. I got myself a Corona. Well, actually, Juancho, the Sancho, your local Sancho, got me this Corona.
No, yeah, man. You deserve it after
long day, bro.
Long day.
Long day.
I mean? So,
having one of these, come on.
I'm pretty sure you guys seen this one before. It's called the Beer Hug. It's one of my favorites.
It's a standard. It's a standard for the Beer Kings.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
So cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro. Yeah.
And cheers to you guys. Thank you.
We have to reach now. Fuck.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Drink responsibly, guys. If you're going to drink, stay home. Stay home.
Please do so. Please do so. PSG meets Dortmund in the Parc des Princes.
Man, first of all, did you enjoy the first leg?
Man, fire. It was what I expected. Both teams going at it.
Yeah.
Fulgrug with that golazo puts them ahead. And in aggregate, they go to France. And PSG, they're going home with some doubts. They shut down. Well, I shouldn't say they shut down Mbappe, but they really made him uncomfortable in that game.
Right.
He had that play where he hit the post, and then on a bounce.
Who was hit it after he hit the post? Somebody else hit it after.
Yeah, I believe it was Dembele, bro.
It was Dembele.
Yeah.
Dembele, he missed it too. He missed an even easier shot, but hey,
Think about how the outcome would have changed if they would have scored, and the score would be 1-1. Then for sure PSG will come in as favorites.
I feel like, exactly. The PSG will come out as favorites. But that 1-0 does help Dortmund a lot. I mean, obviously, this isn't the best PSG lineup that's been out in the last couple of years. It's actually like one of the worst. But they make it so far, and credits to Mbappe,
of course.
Credits to Vitinha, Marquinhos,
Fabian
Ruiz. Yes.
No Lucas Hernandez. He got injured on the first leg.
They get injured. You think will it affect this next leg a lot?
Oh man, good question, man. Lucas Hernandez is a big part of that defensive line. I do believe they do have enough, though. They have enough.
Right.
As good as Lucas is, I respect him. Great defender, great center back. But I think PSG has enough. That home field advantage that they have is definitely gonna play a part in deciding the next game. I have a question for you.
Okay. Land it.
I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Sure.
And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm just gonna put it on in the universe because it might happen.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back to the PSG Dortmund though.
I mean, can we save that for a little later time, or can we
Let's do it.
Can we get right into the games?
Let's get into the game, man. Let's get into the game. But I have that. Keep in mind, guys. I have that.
Yeah, I'll remind you. I just feel like we were
Sure.
getting too ahead. Okay.
Okay.
But for right now, are you liking Mbappe's leadership?
Yes.
So far?
Yes. Years prior to this one, the PSG has had the names. They had the Messis, they had the Neymars, and every time that I would see PSG play, to me at the time it seemed at the time that they were holding Mbappe back.
Okay.
Because you had the names, you had Neymar and Messi, great offensive players, man.
Great names,
great skills, but they wouldn't put in the dirty work. And as you know, any great team, man, you need those players that are gonna do the dirty work,
right?
So Mbappe can operate up at the front, right? And this year,
can I blame some of the? Can I give some of the blame pie to the owners?
Absolutely,
because they don't know how to assemble a team well.
Absolutely, it's a rich team, right, with a lot of money,
right,
and they just went out to spend. They went out to spend,
it does seem
and
like that.
they built this team with names. I believe about 2 years ago when they had Sergio Ramos, they had Hakimi, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe. You would think that that's a scary team, but it was far from that. Underachieved,
paper, right?
On paper.
We'll we say on paper,
On
but
paper.
on the field it's a different game.
Yeah, the team never seemed to gel, but that's where Mbappe's leadership was questioned. But to be fair to him, I mean, when you have a player like Messi and Neymar next to you, names that have heavy weight on their side, you could see why maybe some egos at some point collided in the locker room. So things didn't end up well. I believe they ended up, as a mutual
it just felt like
agreement
a really crappy version of
Yes.
Galacticos, where it's just in
Absolutely.
a bundle of superstars, but not really. They weren't
They
able
weren't
to click.
gelling. They weren't gelling, and it showed on the field. 2 first-round exits. Sorry, round of 16 exits back to back, and now we're here.
Right.
Mbappe doing it by himself, putting this team on his back. Already won League One, and I do believe that, I don't know, man, maybe that they celebrated a little too hard, right? Because right after that, they came out flat against Dortmund.
All right.
And let me say one thing, bro. In the last round, Barca beat them at home. Dortmund can beat them at home.
I don't want to say it's a walk in the park.
It's not a walk in for both.
For both teams. But going to Parc des Princes is not.
No.
It's not a walk in the park.
It's not a walk in the park.
But it remains in question because Barcelona can come in there and beat you.
They beat them
in a not in a dominating fashion, but like pretty.
They got the result.
Pretty evidently, yes. They ended up being the better team that day.
It was not one of those games where Barca didn't deserve it.
Right.
They deserved the win, and actually PSG got lucky that it was only 3-1, I believe. So yes. Dortmund has a chance. They already have the advantage. They go in with the advantage. How will they come out? Are they going to park the bus? Are they going to go blow for blow? Is Mbappe going to show up? He didn't necessarily ghost on the first game because he did have... The first half, he did, though. He was ghosting on the first half.
Yes, ghost or Mbappe right there. Yeah.
But on the second half, he came out a little more aggressive. Dembele, he's been balling, man. Even though he didn't score on the first game, but he's been balling. He picked up his level again. And if they can just play like they play Barcelona on that elimination game,
Right. Yeah.
they will advance.
Yeah,
They will advance.
It's almost like Mbappe went on Twitter and started finding out what everybody was saying, and he came out with this fire.
Yeah.
And changed the whole game. The way the game was played was completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in the second leg, with Araujo getting that yellow, I
Yeah.
mean that red card, like direct red.
Direct red.
It was game over after that.
Yeah.
PSG just had to play their game, and they had to play very well, and they did.
Yeah, and now listen, bro. We just learned over the weekend that Marcus Royce is leaving Dortmund.
Right.
This should serve as extra motivation for Dortmund to go all the way.
It does.
A legend in Dortmund, Royce,
does.
the Prince Royce, man, a legend. And it's just like I said, another motivation for Dortmund to get this done, go all the way. We all know in 2013 they lost that German final against Bayern Munich. Yeah. So they have been here before. In 2020, like we said on the last podcast, these two met. PSG ended up advancing. They went onto the finals, and then that's when they lost to Bayern. But Dortmund has been here before. These are not strange foes to each other. They're old foes. They know each other. Dortmund knows they gotta get that rematch, man. They gotta get that out of them, man. They could do it. They're motivated. I know they're motivated. Madsen, Hummels, even Prince Royce, even though he's coming off the bench, but all these players with experience. Now I would say Folk Rugg is gonna be key because he will get his chances. Dortmund can create. And shout out again to Jadon Sancho. You are my man. If you play like that again, you're giving your club a great chance to advance. 11 take-ons on the last game, the most in UCL. He's a baller, but he's got to show up again because he's been a little inconsistent. Now, in Dortmund, he's been more consistent than when he was at United. But I believe you can feel it, man. He feels comfortable in the system.
Right. This is not like a Dele Alli case.
No, not at all.
Dele Alli, even with the best coaches, Mourinho, I'm not sure if you saw a video of him, like Mourinho trying to inspire Dele Alli, like, you could do better. Please do better. Yes. I have faith. The whole team has faith on you, and he still wouldn't.
He still wouldn't budge, man. It was one of those cases.
His confidence was shot.
Yeah, and
but Sancho is. We're not getting. We're not.
I don't get that vibe from him, man.
We're somewhere in the middle. We're somewhere in the middle where it's not Dele Alli, but it's not Isco or something like that.
And he's still young. He's still young, man. He got a long career, bro. He's got a long career, and Jadon Sancho Schlotterbeck, of course, is in the back.
I like Schlotterbeck. I like. Matt Hummels, he won man of the match. I'm not sure if you knew that, but
he did. Baller, man, in the back.
Baller.
Locked.
He almost locked down Mbappe, at least for a half anyways. The second half, Mbappe started coming out a little bit more aggressive, and you could kind of see like Matt Hummels' age popping up a little bit. He's slowing down a bit. Old,
and then Brandt, great young player, man.
Julian Brandt, your set pieces, man, are incredible. You are approaching like up there, like Shirley. I like Shirley a lot.
Yeah, Shirley, legend too.
You are like him. As we go as far as right now, but that is not your ceiling. That is your ground.
Yeah, that's your ground. That should be your ground. A lot of potential. Still young. Already got called up to the German team, so he's got a lot of potential. Right. I like him. This young Dortmund team. A lot of times, what happens when Dortmund does this is that they end up dismantling the team. I really don't want that to happen because they're such a great team, and I always would like to see Dortmund see the club and see these players that they sell actually stay and see how long they could go. But at the end of the day, I get it. It's a business. Dortmund has always been known for being a business club, which they're really great at buying players for cheap and then selling them for an expensive price tag. It's amazing, man, the way that they do it. But with that said, who do you have advancing, bro? Well, first of all, who do you have winning tomorrow? Well, actually, that will probably
no. We'll probably have to air this on that day. So, who I have winning, it's a tough one. Because I just want Dortmund to beat PSG. I just don't like PSG the way they were made together. Like this team isn't a strong team. Now, neither is Dortmund. Obviously, yeah. I mean,
it's pretty even, man.
Yeah, it's pretty even. I think they're like fifth.
I wouldn't be mad at who advances.
Yeah.
I know who I would like to advance, but I wouldn't be mad on who advances.
Yeah. And I mean, to be honest, do we want to see Mbappe in the final? It kind of embarrassed him. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we should take him out now. Or Dortmund should take him out now.
Nah, man. Look, bro. Look, man. If Mbappe and PSG somehow advance, right? Obviously, depending on the other game, right?
Right. We're over here.
Because a lot of scenarios could happen.
Exactly.
It could be a lot of different, yeah. But if Mbappe can somehow win, first advance. I have PSG advancing, by the way. I have them winning tomorrow 2-1, and then I have PSG advancing. Okay. That puts them in the finals. Mm-hmm. If Mbappe could pull this off, put him up there in the Ballon d'Or,
right?
Front runner,
yeah,
and possibly a treble. They already got the League One in the pockets.
League One. If they win possibly champions. I don't know. Do they have a domestic cup?
Yeah, they do. Yeah? They do. They're in the finals.
Oh, okay.
So with that said, a treble, a Ballon d'Or, that bad conversation needs to come back.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, he's still very young, man. If that happens, though, let's be clear. If that happens,
right,
a lot of things have to happen for that to happen.
A lot of things have to go his way. So wait, because he won one World Cup.
Yep.
He was close to winning a second one if
hat trick in the finals.
Very, very controversial.
Very controversial
World Cup, but he ended up going to the finals and losing that. He scored a hat trick, like he was saying. He scored a hat trick and
Champions League finals appearance already.
Right, one Champions League appearance, right? Finals appearance, right?
Finals appearance, yeah.
I mean that makes ground for a GOAT, actual GOAT, and
it's because he has that World Cup.
Once he goes to Madrid next year, he's gonna get the records.
Oh,
the records are coming.
Come on, man.
That's all he has to worry about, honestly. He'll have all the accolades that he needs.
All the accolades that you need, man.
He might even get more Ballon d'Or just by breaking records.
Yeah. Yeah, and he could do it. Come on, man. He's Mbappe. He's the turtle, man. Come on, man.
And he might get another World Cup. Seeing that France team. That France team is set up for another 10, 12 years.
Easy. They have a young squad in their early 20s. They have a young squad.
They have the guy who is Real Madrid wants him, Lenny Yoro or something like that.
Yeah, they still have Chouameni. They have Camavinga. You still, even though Griezmann, he could be a controversial player, but when he plays in France, he shows up.
Right,
you gotta give him that. He shows up. Man, Mbappe has so many things on his favor to get in that conversation again, man. Because after that World Cup loss and him deciding to stay in PSG, I feel like it froze his progress in that conversation because of money.
Money,
yeah.
Money set aside. You put your goals aside.
Think about it, bro.
For money.
Think about it. If he would have come to Real Madrid instead of being in PSG, he could have been right here in Real Madrid. With Mbappe on the lineup, we're gonna get to that game. Real Madrid will be heavy favorites, man.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get into it right now? I just want to finish with with my prediction.
Yeah, go for it.
Dortmund. I'm gonna take Dortmund. Not because I want them to win. I just feel like they're the better team. I like their midfield a little bit better. And their defense. It's questionable at times.
It is. It's very shaky.
Very shaky.
Yeah.
But so is PSG's.
Yeah.
So.
Mbappe, he's dropped a bit.
Yeah,
level.
Exactly.
Marquinhos has dropped. No Lucas Hernandez, like we said.
He just got injured. I wonder how that's gonna change up the game plan. But I'm gonna take Dortmund. I'm gonna take Dortmund 3-1.
So you have Dortmund going to the finals.
Yeah, I do have them going to the finals. Ooh. I feel like this will be a German year.
Dang. A German year.
Whoa. Hold up now.
I gotta watch it. You gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch what you say. All right.
Depends what you want to see, man, because you have the Spanish invaders coming in, all right?
The conquistadors.